Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Woods Project Virtual Summer Edition. I like to start out my day and hiking with some yoga, usually before we hit the trail, before we put on our packs. Get the group to circle up, do a little bit of stretching and breathing, and really trying to connect three things. So, and then make sure we're doing three things as part of the practice. One is action, so moving the body, loosening things up, getting some of the tension out, bringing some relaxation in the parts of the body that are working hard during a hiking trip. Breathing, doing some breath regulation, which is actually a very nice thing to do in connection with the movement. It does a lot of good things for the body, does a lot of good things to help relax and regulate the body. And then centering, just letting yourself be present in the moment. If you're spending the whole time thinking about what's going to happen in the future or what's happened in the past, we might miss out on what's going on in the present, and that's a lot of what we want to be able to do during the hike, is be able to experience what's going on right now, and that's true with life too. So to get started out, I'm just wearing regular yoga clothes, and usually because it's we're on the trail, we'd usually be standing up in our hiking boots and stuff, getting ready to go. So if you can stand barefoot on a mat, that's great. If you want to wear your hiking boots, clomp around doing that, that's great. But just let yourself start out, get your feet about hip width distance, the toes pointing forward. Let your arms come down by your sides and put some gentle energy in your fingers to open them up. Let your weight come back so you can feel it on the hip, on your heels. Let your weight come forward so you can feel it on your toes. Let your weight go to the right, feel it on your right foot. Weight go to the left, feel it on your left foot. Now come back to center and try to get even pressure on all parts of your feet. In your hips, over your ankles. Open up your shoulders a little bit to get them over your hips. Take a deep breath in. Let it all the way out. And then tighten up your fists on your inhale. On your exhale, let your fingers open up. Just releasing some energy in your arms. Tighten up your fists. On your inhale, exhale, let your fingers open up. Continue to open up and relax. One more time. Inhale deeply, tighten your fists, release. Hands open up. And now just to loosen up the trunk a little bit, you can widen your stance a little bit, maybe wider than hip distance. And then as you turn to the left, let your right hand cross over your left hip and your right hand cross over, or your left hand cross over your left hip. Exhale as you twist to the right, switching hands. So now you've got the left hand on the right hip and the right hand on the left hip. Exhale, coming through the middle, go into a twist. Exhale, switch hands. Exhale, switch hands. Maybe looking a little bit further back each time. No strain on the neck, no strain on the back, just gentle twist. And then moving together with the breath and movement. So you exhale through the middle. Exhale to the other side. Start to speed up the pace a little bit. A few more times. And then slow down. Gently come back to center. Just warming up the upper body a little bit. I'm going to loosen up the neck. The neck can get pretty tight camping sometimes. It's nice to take care of your neck. On your exhale, look down between your feet, gentle stretch in the back of the neck. On your inhale, gently look up, gentle stretch on the front of the neck. Exhale, look down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Notice what's going on in your body as you exhale. How things change in your feet. Inhale, the things change in your feet, in your back, in your legs. Exhale. Inhale up one more time. Exhale to neutral. And now exhale your right ear to your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale neutral. Exhale to the left. Inhale neutral. If you want to, you can bring your shoulder up a little bit. Exhale. Shoulder up towards the ear. Exhale. One more time on each side. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the middle. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the middle. And now we're going to loosen up the shoulders. So on your inhale, bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, let your arms relax and just let the muscles and arms hang down a little bit, nice and heavy. Inhale the ears up. Exhale, the shoulders back down. Inhale, shoulders up towards ears. Exhale, hang, relax. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good, now we're going to move the shoulders front and back. So on your inhale, open up your shoulders, open up your chest, bring your shoulder blades together. On your exhale, close your chest, bring your shoulder blades towards each other. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, fully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, close. 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Come back to neutral. And now on your inhale, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, circle your shoulders forward. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, shoulders forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, let them roll forward. Inhale, back, open up. Your shoulders forward. You can bring your elbows up a little bit if that helps with that movement. And then relax your hands down by your sides. So now we've warmed up the upper body a little bit. We also and loosened up our back a little bit. Now we're going to do a little bit more for our legs, which have been working hard. So this is a good hamstring stretch. What we're going to do this is we're going to inhale up, our hands nice and tall, with our feet about hip width distance. We're going to bend our knees as we fold forward. Let your ribs come onto your thighs. Exhale fully. Inhale, hands to your shins, make your back flat like a table. And exhale, bend your knees a lot, ribs on thighs. Let your sink into the ground. Inhale, table. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, table. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, rise all the way up. Reach your hands overhead. And exhale, hands heart center. And we're going to stretch our sides a little bit. So with your hands overhead, as you're on your exhale, let your right hand come down by your right side as you lean your left hand over to the right. Inhale, hands up together. Exhale, left hand comes down, right hand comes over towards the left. Inhale up both hands, nice deep, big breath, and nice and tall. Exhale completely to the right. Inhale, nice and tall. Nice energy in the fingers. Exhale, left hand down to the side. Inhale back up to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back up to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale both hands up. And let your hands come down to the heart center. Deep breath in, all the way out. And now come back to mountain pose, just the way we started. Feet about hip width distance, toes pointing forward, hands gently down to your sides. Get even pressure on your feet. Take a deep breath in. All the way out. This time, deep breath into your nose and out through your mouth. One more time to the nose and out through the mouth. And notice how it feels now compared to when you started. Are you aware of anything more in your body? Do some areas feel relaxed? Do you feel steadier? Do you feel more supple? Notice just where you're at, how you feel right now for a few breaths. Now inhale your hands up overhead. Exhale your hands heart center. And we're going to do something that gets the whole body moving together. So traditional yoga, this is a warrior two pose. So you're going to step your left foot forward and your right foot back. To start out, you can have your legs straight, but your right foot should be perpendicular to the back of your mat or to the wall behind you. Right? And the left foot is pointing forward, toes just going straight forward, and then bring your arms up, hands parallel to the ground, gaze goes over the middle fingers of the left hand, shoulder blades together. And then your inhale, we're going to come to peaceful warrior by straightening the leg, palms come together. And exhale, arms come back down, bending your front knee over the ankle. Inhale up. Exhale, arms flat. Inhale, up, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend that front knee, arms come parallel. Inhale up. Exhale, arms come parallel. One more time, inhale up, straighten the leg. Exhale, arms are parallel to the ground. Now step forward so the feet are together. We'll come back to the middle of my mat, make sure you can see what I'm doing. Inhale your hands up. Exhale, bend your knees a lot, come to your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise on up. Reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now step your right foot forward, so it's pointing straight forward. Bring your back foot back, so we're just doing warrior two on the other side. Arms out straight. Get your arms, nice energy in your arms, gaze over those middle fingers. Exhale, hands up overhead, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the right knee over the right ankle. Inhale, up. Exhale. Arms parallel to the ground, stretching them for maximum distance between the arms. Inhale, straighten the leg, palms touch. Exhale, arms parallel to the ground. Inhale up, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the leg. Inhale up. Exhale, hands heart center. Step back to the feet about hip width distance. And again, transition through and do a self-check on the mountain pose. So let your feet settle into the ground. Your hands come down by the sides. And what do you notice now in this pose? So as the name implies, the mountain's a very powerful pose. And there's actually some research to suggest that it's helpful to use this pose when you're going to go face something difficult, like a difficult hike or a difficult test or a difficult interview. So this is something you can come back to find strength and security and peace as you're going through your day. And take a deep breath in. Let it all the way out. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And out to the mouth. Into the nose. Biggest breath of the day. Exhale, let it all out. Now, just let yourself wiggle a little bit. Relax, come back to the center of your mat. Now we're going to get ready to do some classic yoga poses that actually are good for our stabilizing muscles in our legs. We'll start out with just a simple raised knee. So you put your hands on your hip. You can just bring your right knee up so that the right foot is just hanging underneath that knee. If that feels good, you can rotate that hip out, back to center, out, back to center, and relax. So come on down to the ground, maybe shake it out a little bit. And we don't want to neglect the left side, so let's go ahead and ground down the right foot. Bring up the left knee. You may notice one side feels steadier than the other. One side might feel stronger and more stable. One side might feel more supple. Exhale, let your knee come out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, knee comes out. Oof. Like I said, one side often feels different than the other. Back to center. One more time. Out, in, and down, and relax. All right. Next, let's do tree pose. So tree pose, go ahead and settle your left foot down into the mat, or whatever you're standing on. Bring your right foot up, and you can just bring it up against your ankle or against your shin. Or if you want to, you can bring it all the way up to your thigh. Sometimes you can find more stability by gazing deliberately at something that's not moving. Find your steadiness. Get your breath even and regular. If you want to, you can inhale your hands up overhead. If you fall out of the pose, just bring your foot back up. Maybe use the wall for support if you need to. Exhale, hands heart center. And release. Shake it on out. Very nice. Now let's get the other side. So go ahead and settle your right foot into a good grounded space, nice and steady on the ground. Bring your left foot up. Hands at heart center, find your back. Those are a series of poses that I like to do around hiking. And there's other times of the day, though, we might want to do poses for other purposes. So say you're at school or work or doing something on a virtual summer camp, and you find yourself starting to get like you got a lot of excess energy, and you want to get back to being focused and really getting back together with being fully present and paying attention. So a couple different things you can do there. If it's a mental thing, you can do that by increasing your breathing in and connecting that with some movement. So one thing is it's kind of like a process of it looks like you're being a conductor. It's a three part breath where on your inhale you bring your hands in like this, exhale, hands out, inhale, hands in, exhale, hands up overhead, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, exhale. So if you do that a few times, sometimes that's something you can take a quick break. If you're in a Zoom meeting, you might want to turn your camera off so people don't wonder what you're doing. But that's a really good technique to help wake yourself up. If your body needs waking up, something you can do that's a little more energetic is come into chair pose. So you get your feet about hip width distance. Bend your knees, bring your arms up like this. Now this right here is plenty for chair. But if you really want to get a lot of energy going, you can do flying chair, which from this pose will hop up. And be careful, not to bump into the ceiling to this, but go ahead and exhale, inhale, hop up. Exhale, inhale, pop up. Come back, feet with hip width distance, bend those knees, get ready, hop up. Come back to chair. Inhale back to mountain. Close your eyes for a second. Get your feet nice and even on the floor. Now notice how your energy level is compared to where you were before. A lot of you notice yourself feeling more energized, heart's beating faster, breath is a little faster. Now sometimes your doing something. Again, maybe you're in class, maybe you're at work, maybe you're at school, maybe you're doing a virtual summer camp, and you find yourself feeling kind of nervous or tense. And that's affecting how you participate or how you feel about participating. So a few things you can do there to relax the body. Some relaxing and focusing poses. Some of that starts with the breath. So to get yourself to relax, you can lengthen the exhales relative to inhales. So in your standing position with your hands and your feet hip width distance, bring your dominant hand, the hand you usually write with or throw with, to your belly. And bring a non-dominant hand to your chest. Stand up nice and straight like you're doing mountain pose. And then inhale for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for a count of 8, feeling your belly travel towards your spine as you exhale completely. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, belly out. 2, 3, 4. Exhale completely, letting that belly button travel towards the spine. Maybe you can give it a little help by pushing with your hand. Inhale. Nice deep breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale fully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and let your arms relax by your side. Your breathing return to normal. Another thing you do to relax, to get some more air into your body, and these are really actually good things to do if you're feeling altitude sickness too, because a lot of the trick with altitude sickness is getting excess carbon dioxide out as opposed to just getting more oxygen in. So go ahead and bring your hands in front of your chest, arms parallel to the floor. And your inhale, let your arms open up, gaze comes up. Exhale, hands travel back together. Inhale, count of 1, 2, 3, 4, gentle gaze up. Exhale, hands come back together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, arms open up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, hands come together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gaze is towards the ground. Inhale, gaze starts traveling up. 2, 3, 4. Gaze is now up. Pause. Exhale, hands slowly come together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more big breath in. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, hands come together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands come to your chest and down by your sides. Close your eyes. Check yourself out in mountain pose. How do you feel now? What's your heart rate a little slower? Body a little calmer? To show what you can do with mindfulness, with breath, action, centering, to regulate how your mind and body connect and feel. And that's bringing us to the end of our practice. Normally we would do, a yoga class, you'd lie down and maybe do a few minutes of quiet meditation. We're not going to do that today. I don't usually do that when we're hiking because I try to do poses to keep us out of the dirt. So that's why this is mostly a standing practice, a little different than a yoga studio class. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for participating in the Woods Project this summer.